skill I'm going to talk about is the use of data in society. Why is data important? What impact can it have? What are the common sources of data, and how is it used or misused by individuals and organizations across society? I'll start with data itself. Why does it matter? In this context, we're talking about digital data. Analog data is, of course, data too, but we're focusing on digital here. Using information from the World Economic Forum, the amount of digital data in the world was estimated to be 44 zettabytes by the dawn of 2020. At the beginning of 2020, the number of bytes in the digital universe was 40 times bigger than the number of stars in the observable universe. By 2025, the amount of data generated each day is expected to reach 463 exabytes globally. It's hard to grasp the scale of this, so think about this. A zettabyte is 1,000 bytes to the 7th power. In other words, 1 zettabyte has 21 zeros. An exabyte is 1,000 bytes to the 6th power. That's 1 billion gigabytes. All of the words ever spoken by humans fit into only 5 exabytes. And some of the biggest sources? The internet and devices such as IoT sensors, smart meters, cameras, etc. It's everywhere. In our everyday lives, digital and analog are producing more and more data. With data comes issues around privacy and security and rights. Who owns the data? Who can use the data? Who can access the data? And the data are increasingly being presented to the public in the news and from governments as the reasoning behind certain policies and courses of action. So it's pretty important that we all have a fundamental understanding of it all, so that you can cast a critical eye over it and to not always just take data at face value. How can it be used? Well, something that most people will have experience of is recommendation engines. At a very basic level, it's a recommendation of something you might like based on something you have bought or watched or listened to. But other great uses of data could be to improve public transport based on data of people's commuting patterns, or identification of accident hotspots to install traffic calming measures, or predicting falls in vulnerable people based on unexpected variations to regular movement patterns. One of the most cited early examples of good data use comes from Dr. John Snow's analysis of the cholera outbreak in London in 1854, which led to the identification of a specific water pump as the source of the outbreak. More recently, data has been extensively used in the handling of the COVID pandemic. In the business context, data can be used to identify cost savings, reduce uncertainty, and improve efficiency. Data can be used in many ways in many contexts. But as with most things, it can also be misused. Data can be sold and used in unethical ways. The Cambridge Analytica scandal is one of the biggest and most recent examples of the abuse of data. It involved the personal data of millions of Facebook users being illegally obtained and used to target and manipulate sections of the population for political gain, sowing dissent and causing unrest. Fundamental data skills can empower people to understand the world around them better and interrogate and hold key actors in society to account. Whether we like it or not, the present and the future is digital. And with digital comes data. And with data comes issues with privacy, identity, and rights. The more familiar and comfortable with the world of data you are, the more prepared you are for the ever-changing landscape of work. But it's not just work. Learning about data will help you understand and navigate our increasingly technical and data-driven society. There are many data-related jobs out there. Data engineers, data analysts, data specialists, data scientists, and leaning more into the world of AI, machine learning engineers, NLP, natural language processing engineers, or intelligent robotics engineers. But it's not all just coding. It's no use if you have great data but can't communicate it. There are lots of roles in the communication of data, be it user interface, UI, or user experience, UX designers, or data visualization experts. And then taking a step back, you need technical program and project managers, product managers, business development people, marketing people, finance people, and admin people. Even further back, you need educators, lawyers, doctors with data expertise, and regulators and policy specialists and politicians even. You don't have to code to work in the world of data. To start with, there are many fantastic and free online courses out there where you can learn all about data, data privacy and data science and AI at all sorts of levels, from just understanding the basics to actually learning to code. Thanks to the power of our digitalized world, you can access courses from an incredible range of organizations, from top universities to leading businesses. Data Lab itself has a whole range of courses online. So whether you want to learn about the power of data in health and social care, or about data science in gaming, or about the ethics of data science, it's all there and it's free. If you want to take things further, colleges offer a great range of data science courses at various levels. And if you want to go deeper still, or down the more academic or research route, you can take data science and related programs at universities at undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD levels. The thing about data is, it's not always just about computing. There are many routes into data science, be it through business studies, maths, economics, psychology, and other social sciences. Already have a degree or already in the workplace? There are many upskilling and reskilling opportunities from a range of organizations to help you get skilled up in data.